Hello, everybody. Hi. So I try to go early today because I am going to Tim's workshop later. Although I'm starting earlier than usual, but I'm late from the time that I put that I was starting. So hi, guys. Hi, Tim, Gwen, Luann. It says I have 5 people watching. So the other 2 people say hello. And Morgan. All right. Yes. And Morgan, I saw your comment that you have a lot of comments about the new level 2. If you want to type those in the chat, I will read them later. After I read the report, this is when I wish I had StreamYard and I can invite other people on. I'll have to figure that out. I know Tim has it, Cindy has it. Yeah, thanks for coming today. There's definitely some big updates in both weekly reports, VIPKID and GoGoKid. So, and let me know if you also want to chat about how your classes were today and things like that. All right, so let's start with the VIPKID weekly report. All right, they've upgraded level 2 and parent feedback. Okay, major course level 2 will begin testing this month, so it'll be in the testing phase. Beginning June 20th, a group of several hundred VIPKID students will start taking the upgraded version of interactive level 2. Is anyone part of the trial? Let us know. You'll be able to differentiate this version from the current version by the course code, which will be NMC, new major course. N as in Nancy, MC. Yeah, and then the new course will consist of 9 units with 10 lessons per unit. So instead of 12, it's 10. So the unit assessments will be lessons 5 and 10 instead of 6 and 12 like it was. After each one-on-one class, students will participate in a 15-minute pre-recorded review class with 3 other students. To clarify, if you are teaching NMC, you are not teaching this part of the student's post-class work. So they'll be watching a pre-recorded class with, a Chinese teacher or something. Level 2, Unit 1 is no longer the entry point for students with no previous English language learning experience. This means students with no English experience will start in level 1 regardless of their age. So everybody, no matter how old they are now, will start in level 1 if they have no prior English experience. They could be 7, 8, All of the changes to level 2 are aimed to improve the student learning experience and help students move through the content quicker while providing them with more review opportunities. Oh, Morgan says, Unit 1 is gone. My feelings and color unit are gone. These are covered in level 1. Okay. That will mean that L2, U1 students will have a stronger grasp on English, I would imagine. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think it's going to be a good thing, but I don't know. Only time will tell. Hi, Cindy. All right. The timeline for future launch of NCM will depend on the testing phase. After the launch, the new VIPKID students will be placed in NMC. When existing VIPKID students finish their current class package, parents will have the option to switch to NMC or stay in the current interactive level 2 curriculum. We will update you when the amount of students on NMC expands. Okay, so I imagine it's like all the other ones they phased out, like static level 2. Just start with new people. That's just where they start. Old people get the choice, and eventually the older people will graduate out of level 2. It'll phase out. We'll be with NMC, new MC. Maybe they'll change the NMC later because, yeah, anyway, it won't be new after a while. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying about it. Unit 3, level 1 is gone too. Okay, let's see. All right, so now the feedback. Yay, they've changed things. You guys, I woke up this morning to 2 feedbacks, and I've been getting none lately. So I thought maybe they were having a contest or they changed something. They did. All right, feedback updates. On May 31st, 2020, the Parent Portal app was redesigned, which unintentionally led to a significant decrease and the amount of parent feedback and Apple scores teachers have recently been receiving. We'd like to share an update about the steps we've taken to increase the amount. Parents receive a push notification twice a week to remind them. 2, a dedicated section for feedback was added to the parent tasks zone on the app. The review teacher button in the My Tasks zone was moved to a more prominent position. So they are doing things to try to help us. Anyone else get more parent feedback? Like I said, I did this morning. All right. And then, all right. And they say they're hoping this leads to more changes. Distant learning resources. Check our latest blog post. Since the first school closures early this year, teachers on the VIPKID platform have sprung to action to support the classroom teachers in their communities who found themselves unexpectedly teaching online for the first time. So they have a blog post all about that. All right, so they have workshop raffles. You get 50 tokens for going to a workshop. Anyone going to more workshops? Yeah, I'm so busy lately. 50 tokens doesn't do it for me. But that's just me. What do you guys think? All right, VIPKID store has a new home. July 3rd, 2020, you can purchase official VIPKID merchandise from Amazon. Our partnership with Amazon allows us to offer faster, cheaper, more reliable shipping instead of having to ship from China. All right, so they have a few products: orange teaching t-shirt, handheld whiteboard, and the graduate dyno. More products will come soon. If you signed your 6th contract and are waiting to purchase your hoodie, you will be following up in the coming weeks. All right. Virtual meetups, more virtual meetups. Like I said many times, I feel like we have our own virtual meetups right here. Yeah, host, attend, and celebrate from wherever you are. Community events page. Trending topics. Number 1, fixed mobile app crash for some teachers on July 10th, 9:30 to 10:30 Beijing time. Server update on July 13th from 10:10 to 10:20 p.m. So what are you guys saying about the weekly report? Marianne will watch later, going for a walk. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if there'll be an increase in low Apple scores now. I don't know. I need those Apple scores for my raise, which is coming up really soon. So hopefully, I got these from regulars. It won't matter as much soon anyway. Okay, Luann, what were you referring to? I've had hardly any feedback. Yeah, like I said, Gwen, literally the past 2 months, I've hardly have any. Woke up to 2 this morning. Online teacher due went from 70 to 25. Well, at least you still have 25. Well, we need 22% for the raise now, but Luann got the raise. All right. Yes, congratulations. When was that? When was your contract up for renewal? I'm pretty close. I think if they did not raise it down to 22%, I think probably I wouldn't get it. I think I have a chance. I have a chance still. We'll see. All right, the GoGoKid weekly report. Payment breakdown email. Okay, so let me sum up the GoGoKid weekly report in just a few words. I'll still read it, but I want to just give you just sum it up. Basically, they're becoming a lot more like VIPKID. That's the best way to sum it up after reading the report. Luann begins August 1st. All right, wonderful. Glad you got the raise. All right, I should know mid-August if I get the raise. Number 1, payment breakdown email. We'll send the payment breakdown email for June to teachers who are still in the old contract before June 15th. If you've been on the new contract the whole month, you won't receive. So basically, they were phasing everyone into the new payment scale. If you're on the new one, you don't get an email. If you're on the old one, you do. So if you're on the old one as of June 15th, you're going to get one. Books for bookings, looking for videos of you reading our books. So basically, they want you to shoot videos of you reading to kids. Read a book for your students and get more bookings. As anyone who works for GoGoKid, are you going to do this? We're asking GoGoKid students to participate in a speaking contest, and before they compete, we'd like to hear how it should be done from our teachers. They'll be required to watch a reading demo filmed by you, our fantastic teachers, before they participate. We prepared various levels of difficulty and we'll be selecting one best reader for each level to showcase the students. We'll also be giving out uni blind boxes. All right, so on different GoGoKid social media platforms, we'll compile videos of all participants to show your talents. For outstanding participants, we'll also invite you to be featured in our future shows on Chinese TikTok. Want to be the next social media celebrity? Send us your video. Step 1, record it horizontally like this, nothing like this. You'll have black bars. Compose email with the subject. The email subject should be reading, video, and your show name. Attach the video to the Google Drive link. Tips for your videos. Please choose one of these books. Places to Go, Here Comes the Sun, Catching the Moon, Mapping the World, Footprints on the Moon. All right, yes, let me know who's doing that video, if anyone's doing it. Don't put any background music on it because they want to do their own editing, and then all the things you know you should be doing anyway for videos, good lighting, stable video, blah, 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 you know? And then they give you some sample videos to do. All right, Go Phonics goes live July 16th. So if you haven't gotten certified for that at GoGoKid, certify. All you have to do is watch a video and answer questions. I have not gotten certified for this. I got certified for the other one. All right, the upgraded Go Phonics will make its debut on July 16th. They already said that. The vocabularies are more interwoven. The T-reader sections are more focused. And the new quizzes are more engaging. Okay, so now they have new tags. They have new tags on the GoGoKid site, kind of like VIPKID does. If you see a tag that says new next to the lesson info, it means the slides from the updated version. Make sure to preview. All right, so there's a contest. Nobody's interested in the contest. You guys have told me that many times before, so I'm skipping that. Like the raffles for opening slots. Yeah. All right, so then they talk more about the new tags. Basically, it's a lot like VIPKID. There'll be tags like new course for you. You've never taught that course. Taught course. You've taught it before. High negative review course. Wow. I would hope they would just change the lesson if the lesson had a high negative review, but they give you a tag, high negative review. Courses with this tag have a high rate of negative review based on the data for the last 180 days and take extra time to prepare. Trial student class is one of the tags. New student for GoGoKid, one of the first 3 classes on the platform, not including the trial. New student for you. You haven't taught them before, but they might not be new to GoGoKid. Regular student. You've taught them many times. Presented student info to help teachers know the student better, like VIPKID does. A few things on there to help you know them better. The only thing VIPKID doesn't write regular student, but I think most of us know who's our regular student. Yes, thank you, Tim. Thumbs up. All right, we've added new sections to the student info page. Recent performance, like VIPKID does. We can see how they did in the last few classes. Course characteristics added to the lesson info page. Course characteristics come from the most commonly parent-selected course tags of previous 5-star reviews and negative reviews for the course, which we hope will help teachers prepare for the course more easily. A short video recorded by other teachers or our in-house staff is attached to each course characteristic and can be assessed by clicking click to know more. All right. Yeah, what do you guys think of that? 2 small changes will be made with the back-to-back classroom based on the feedback we'll be making. All right, to help teachers receive fewer incentive reductions in late tags, getting from one class to another. So GoGoKid does have this rule. If the student comes late, you have to stay till 28, which VIPKID does not have that rule. So even if it's not your fault, the student shows up 20, you have to stay. So I think that probably contributes to a lot more people having this problem. All right, a box pops up when the finish button. So kind of like VIPKID, we get a little box that says go to the next class, but it'll be more front and center. Here, I'll show you the picture. We're front and center on the screen. Clicking enter to the next class. This way you don't have to go to another screen, just like VIPKID. The 2 changes will only happen when back-to-back classes are scheduled, and they hope these changes will help. So that's it for GoGoKid. They're becoming more like VIPKID, basically, is the way to just sum it up. All right, 20 minutes. I'm just getting ready. It's on recruiting. You need to register. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Tim's class in 20 minutes. So I'll definitely be ending this in the next 10 minutes. So what do you guys think? Bookings have been up for me. Like yesterday, I got my first short notice that I haven't had in a long time. I was fully booked. Today, not so much. I had a full hour that wasn't booked, which I was going to open on Cambly, but they didn't have any priority hours at the time. Yeah, and Amy wants to know if it's too late. So I think bookings are starting to look a little better. Those of you who work at OutSchool, how's OutSchool going? My bookings at OutSchool are a little down this week. I have one class that always sells out. Today's class is sold out. Tomorrow's isn't yet. And Thursday's isn't, but Thursdays I tried a new time. So that could be. And my Owl Diaries class last week was completely full. This week it's tomorrow and only has 2 learners. My minimum's 3. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know, maybe because people are starting to go back out and do vacations again and starting to be able to get out of the house. Maybe that's why. But I tell you guys, I did a birthday party on Sunday. I'm hoping to do like my own video, but this lady contacted me Saturday and said, could you do a virtual party through OutSchool? And I did. I would say I spent a full 24 hours getting ready. Now I did sleep and eat during that 24 hours. So when I wasn't sleeping or eating, basically I was planning this party because I'd never done one before. I spent all of Sunday morning watching YouTube videos about games to play on Zoom, how to have a kid's birthday party, kids games. And I overplanned, or so I thought, and I had just enough stuff to get through. Like everything that I had, like I finished when that hour was up. So I'm glad I overplanned because ended up I planned just right. Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to do a birthday party. I was very flattered that this mom asked. They originally wanted me to do it. Okay, they're on Pacific time and I'm an online teacher. So she asked me to do it at like my time, 8 o'clock on a Monday was the first day. I was like, oh, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I wake up very early in the morning. And then that's when we came up with Sunday because she wanted, children of working parents to be able to come. She's on Pacific time. So yeah, so it meant I had less time, but I didn't want to do it at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I wouldn't be very entertaining at 8 o'clock to anybody. Yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. I have this little girl in my class later today, and I have her in another class tomorrow, the OWL class tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. That was a lot of fun. So, and the mom seemed genuinely pleased, gave me a 5-star, and what I could feel, you can tell, a very sincere thank you. So yeah, it was very cool. I will have to do a video. You guys, the only problem is like I had my iPad to the side and I did a little pre-spiel and then forgot to hit play when the actual thing happens. So maybe what I'll do is just try to take some screenshots or something, but not include the kids. How many kids? Okay, it's hard to tell because there were some siblings, but there were a lot. Let's just say, I think probably about 12 families with siblings. We agreed on a flat rate of $100. So I would say $100 for an hour, but then don't forget, I put in a lot of time outside of the actual hour getting ready for this. But of course, if I ever do it again, now I already know some games to play. I won't have to spend as much time getting prepared if I ever was asked to do it again. This being my first time doing a virtual party. So yeah, and And I kind of ran out of stuff to do with like 2 minutes left. I didn't even want to shortchange this person even 2 minutes because we work a lot together. So I ended up just having the birthday girl, you know, oh, you tell everybody what you, so that ended up being fun at the end too. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. How's everybody else's classes at, how are your bookings at VIPKID and GoGoKid? I think I have more B. How are your classes at OutSchool? I end up just wanting to talk about OutSchool these days. I have a lot of classes. So what I do is I open sections for the class of the ones that book regularly, and all the other ones are by request only. So I only open them when the parent contacts me and asks me to open a class, which I do have a few classes open by request. So yeah, all right. So you guys are kind of quiet. Maybe it's dropped off or I've lost some people. But I am going to Tim's recruiting workshop in 15 minutes. So I don't know, Tim, is there still room for people to sign up? Sounds like there was. Amy just signed up. And thanks for coming, guys. Gwen, I have 2 8-year-old students in level 7. Sometimes the more mature themes of the lesson can go over their heads. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes with the younger kids being in a higher level. They can like read, that's why they're in that level, but then the other content, the math, and like you said, the mature themes can go over their head. Yeah. Any ideas? Cindy, you're the level 7 expert. I don't teach that many level 7s. How can, if the mature, I mean, my thing, maybe just teach them the vocabulary. Like that's kind of the advice I've been given when you have a child like too high and who's a little young for a level 4 and you're trying to teach them the math. They can't really get the math. Just teach them the vocabulary. Go easy on me. Tim, I'm sure you'll do great. Luann's mornings and nights are very full. Too many. Well, that's, I guess, a good problem to have, right? You can get burned out, but Cindy loves level 7. Candy loves level 7. Related to superheroes. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe you could talk for Gwen's sake more about level 7 on Saturday, Cindy. All right, I'm going to head over to Tim's in a few minutes. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. 再见.